the Bank of Heron and Polar Whip. Here's the voice of the Lions, Dave McKenzie.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home as he clicks his heels together 3 times and look at that. Look where we're at.
I look you are very much like your red ruby shoes.
Red ruby slippers. Look where we're at. We're at home for the very first time in this 2025-26 basketball season. And getting you set for Carterville Lions basketball here this afternoon. Dave McKenzie, John Homan alongside Brian, our pal, back at the studio. And no, it really is nice to finally be home. And you got to give credit to this Carterville Lions team. They've been outstanding on the first 8 road games of the season. They come in 7-1 today.
I think that's the definition of road warrior.
Absolutely.
When you do that well away from home, you'd like to think that if you hold serve at home, you're going to have a pretty doggone good season.
Absolutely. Now, it's not going to be an easy game at home today. You got
today.
the Nashville Hornets that come to town.
Yeah, and everyone knows about the state championship from a few years ago, and not saying this is a state championship team, but it could be. They have a lot of talent.
They got the pedigree.
They do. The Hornets are picked to win the Mississippi division of the River to River Conference, and only have 1 loss on the season also, and that was to a very good Trenton Westland ball club, who Sparta knocked off this week.
How about that?
And so you cannot there's just some good basketball in the Southern Illinois region this year.
That was a 6-point loss to Westland back on November 29th. I tell you what, John, Lions coming off, I'm going to say it was an impressive win last night at Goreville. They just had Goreville covered for the first 3 quarters. They had a 15-point lead with 5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You knew that Goreville was going to make a run at them. They did, and, it wasn't pretty, but they hold on for the 3-point win in an environment where visitors do not typically win.
You're right. And you know what really made me feel good about the game, Dave, was it was a lot. It was very tense down the stretch.
Oh, man.
We saw some fans leave and get into it with the officials as they were leaving and asked to leave, right, and that kind of thing. Yet, and as fired up as Coach Hawkins was, as fired up as Coach Tripp was, they were buddy-buddy after the game. They was like, you guys did a great job. No, you guys did a great job too. And that's what you like to see. That's the sportsmanship that we'd like to see. And the Lions on this particular occasion pulled one out on the road in a very tough environment.
Competitors love competitors.
They
and
do.
Both teams are very competitive, and they pick up that win last night, 69-66. It's not going to be easy here today. Nashville comes in riding that 6-1 record, and last night they beat West Frankfort 58-29. Both teams are out on the floor going through their pregame warm-ups. The girls played earlier today. Woodlawn came to town, and Carterville led it through the majority of the game, but they wind up getting beat 39-37. And JV just got popped by Nashville, 70 to, I forgot to write down the score. It was 70-38, I think, something like that. But that was just moments ago. So,
well, they clearly are very strong in the program. We also know about how strong the girls are. They just lost a key player, by the way. Emma Bierman, the best, maybe the best female athlete in all of Southern Illinois, went down with a knee injury just a couple of weeks back, and that's a blow to their state championship repeat hopes. But they're so deep, so strong over there, they may not even need her.
Somebody will step up.
That always happens at Nashville, it seems like.
It seems like it. We're going to go out and take our first break here on our pre-game show. We're glad to have you this afternoon. And, of course, live stream is up and running as well as we are getting you set for Carterville Lions basketball at home for the very first time this season. We'll continue here on News Radio WJPF.
Bank with people you know, who know and love Southern Illinois.
So no coach?
Yeah, I've got coach.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to
you'll
even
get a
mention
cold
it.
back.
They're locally owned, local people, local decisions, and locations throughout Southern Illinois to serve you. First Southern Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Visit First Southern Bank at firstsouthernbank.net.
Ralph's Small Engine is your full-service repair shop that keeps your equipment running year-round. At Ralph's, they treat each customer like family. They offer the best brands in the business, like Hustler, Skag, Echo, and DeWalt. Financing is available with interest rates as low as 0%. They don't do high-pressure sales. Just get you into the equipment you need at the best price. Family-owned since 1995. Ralph's Small Engine on Highway 51 just south of Elkville. Best of luck this season.
As a parent, you want the best care for your family, and at Shawnee Health, we provide just that. I'm Dr.
Home sweet home. First home game for the Carterville Lions this season. Coach Shane Hawkins joins us on our pregame show. Thank you for the home game. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I thought we'd help you out on a Saturday afternoon right before the holidays, and then we'll go on the road for about the next 6 after this.
It seems like it. Hey, let's flash back to last night. Goreville, what an environment for high school basketball. And you had them covered for 15, but man, I tell you what, give credit to this Lions team. They took the punch and came away with the win in an environment where visitors don't win very often.
No, you're exactly right. That is as hard a place as there is in the South and maybe even Central Illinois and maybe even in the state to win. And I thought we dominated for 3 quarters. I mean, we were up 15 and played well and had them flustered and we knew they were going to make one push there in the fourth quarter, and however long that push was going to be how we responded. And we hit a 3 early in the fourth quarter. We got it out of the trap and hit a 3 in the corner. Max hit a 3, and we got a couple layups off of it. And then we got a couple turnovers. We got sped up a little bit, and then they went into foul game, and we missed just enough to let them hang around a little bit. And but at the end of the day, they got it tied, and to come back and find a way to close it out in the last minute and a half was huge for our guys. And just being in that situation, it's the first time we've been in that situation where you go to the last 2 minutes and you have to figure out how to win a game. And wasn't perfect, but man, what a great way to find some end of game experience in end of a game that matters. And so really proud of our guys and the effort and the concentration it took to finish that one off last night.
One of the things that I really admire about this Lions team this year, there's 2 things. They like the assist. You're averaging over 15 assists a ball game. And the other side of this is Colton does Colton things.
Some not so good all the time.
Well, no, I agree, but Colton does Colton things. But the play of Maddox Gully at the point where he's not afraid to go to the paint, he'll take the shot or dish it to Colton, who looks for that backdoor cut. It's just really awesome to see this team move the ball the way they do.
They do, and it's we talk about it, but and we have some rules about, hey, if the ball gets this spot, this is your cut, this is where you need to be. But a lot of it is just playing basketball. And we have basketball guys who have some basketball savvy and
Lustenberger.
Yeah, and for
Zach,
especially for younger guys who have zero, coming in had zero varsity experience, to understand how to play the game. I don't want to, and we tell our guys all the time, I don't want to coach robots. We're going to give you some structure and some guidelines, but we want you to go play. And we have guys who make really good reads and understand that we've got guys who have played a lot of AAU, which is not always the best, but it does get you figure some things out real fast when you're playing against athletes. And so you're able to learn in the off season, and then, man, things come really, really easy when you get into the season. And it's playing with getting groups together that play with each other and how well they play with each other, and getting an idea of where they're going to be and when they're going to be there has been really good for us.
Nashville comes to town today. This is a team, we talk about it every time we play them. Probably one of the most fundamentally sound
programs. They just teach the same thing. They all play the same way, and it's always a tough match.
Yeah, they're going to.
No, you can bring it to us.
They're going to be really fundamental. They're going to pass it well. They're going to catch it well. They're going to make the right decisions, and they're going to shoot it well. Those are the staples of basketball, and they do all of those fundamental things really well. And they're going to be really solid defensively. They're not going to gamble. They're not going to be out of position. They're going to make you earn baskets. So we have to match that. We have to be able to match their discipline on both ends of the floor. We have to be able to match their physicality. We have to match their intelligence of the game in order to have a chance. Because if any of those factors are wavering, or we're not very good at it, or we don't get to their level, then we have no chance. And it'll be interesting to see how we can bounce back after a tough one last night, after a long physical game last night. But that's what that's what it's about. It's the EHT next week. It's going to go play Friday, Saturday, and 2 on Monday. It's getting into a regional where you play a regional semi on Wednesday and have kind of Thursday to prepare, and then go play another really good team on Friday. So we kind of talk from that logic and what this is preparing us for down the road.
Good luck tonight, Coach, and let's pick up the W.
All right, thank you.
A lot of similarities to this weekend for the Carterville Lions to last weekend. Last Friday night, a conference win over Heron, and they take on Waltonville down in Carbondale, and they don't really show up on that Saturday game. Last night, a tough game at Goreville. Got Nashville coming to town. You better show up tonight.
Well, and also similar to last Saturday, Waltonville had a rather easy game against North City Omaha Infield. Last night, Nashville had an easy game over West Frankfort. So I'm sure they're able to rest their players more. Now, the biggest difference is there was a few hours gap from last week was a Saturday morning game. Yeah. This is a late afternoon Saturday game. So it shouldn't be quite as bad.
We'll see. We're going to go on and take a break here, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off as the Carterville Lions are home for the very first time this year here on News Radio WJPF.
In the world of construction, catch them at local vendor events. Heather's Bake Shop, baked with love, served with a smile.
Stay with us. The Carterville Lions coming into this game. They are 7-1 on the season. And the Nashville Hornets are in town, who are 6-1 on the season. Carterville Lion basketball is coming up next on News Radio WJPF.
Looking for the right shoe with the right fit for running, hiking, or walking?
Southern Illinois.
I don't know what you're listening to,
offering everything
but we're on.
You're muted.
No, we're not.
The full service trust department with convenient
Now,
locations
okay, never
and
mind.
a dedicated professional staff.
Welcome back to Carterville High School as the Carterville Lions are home for the first time this season. The Nashville Hornets come to town, bring that 6-1 record here to Carterville High School. They have a 1-0 conference mark. Now, this is a non-conference game, a cross-conference game is what we'll call this here this afternoon as they dim the lights for the starting lineups here this evening.
I thought maybe they dimmed them too early.
I did too as well. So it's one of the new things here this year. Carterville's got a video board, and so they got a hype video that is playing here before the starting lineups, which is very, very awesome. But to kind of the wave of high school sports around the region now. You know, first it was the AstroTurf. Everybody's got the AstroTurf. Now everybody's getting the video boards, and Carterville joins in the fun.
Well, the only reason I say I thought it was odd is because, you know, just so unusual to see. We haven't seen a video board here. You know, all of a sudden it's just like, wow, it's jumping out at us. Like, oh, we're big time now, right?
Yep, we're getting there. Starting lineups. Is what the video board says here as the lights come back on. We're glad to have you with us here for Carterville Lions basketball. Visitors, Coach Stoat Reeder and his Nashville Hornets, as we said, they are 6-1, but it's the starters for Carterville that are being announced. Max Lustenberger getting the start, the 5'9" sophomore for Coach Shane Hawkins. Zach Snow, number 20, he's the 5'11" junior. Number 21, Colton Hawkins. What a game he had last night. 28 points in that win at Goreville, and he really kind of took over for the Lions there in that fourth quarter and kept us in the game.
Well, he did. He was, you know, like I said, I only had him missing one shot from the field for the game. He was 8 out of 10 from the free throw line. It's just a fantastic game for him, perhaps his best game all season. And, you know, as his dad pointed out, he cut down the turnover just a little bit. He's about as good a player as there is in Southern Illinois.
Maddox Gully gets the start for the Lions along with Harper Lustenberger. For Coach Stoat Reeder, he's going with Max Reeder, the 6'1" senior. Also the 6'4" senior, number 22, Maddox Ritzel, who had 16 points last night and 10 boards over West Frankfort. Tice Rainberg, the 5'11" senior, number 23. Number 24, Cassidy Linky. He is a 6-foot junior. And finally, Gannon Turner, the 5'11" junior, number 34. So for Coach Stoat Reeder, it's going to be Max Reeder, his son, Ritzel, Rainberg, Linky, Turner. For the Lions, Max Lustenberger, Snow, Hawkins, Gully, Harper Lustenberger. As the Lions break the huddle with their head coach, they come to center court. The officials are ready to go. They get the thumbs up, and we're glad to have you with us here on News Radio WJPF. As doing the jumping, it's going to be Maddox Ritzel and Zach Snow. The ball is in the air, and Lions get the tip, moving left to right here on the very first possession of the game. They work it top of the key. Hawkins has a touch. Now to the right side, Max Lustenberger up top to Gully. Maddox trying to spin into the paint, finds Max, who crosses up, takes it to the free throw line, spins in, forces the shot, and he got fouled. And going to the free throw line is going to be Max Lustenberger after the foul by Max Reeder. 2 Maxes, no waiting.
They gave maximum effort.
They did. So Max Lustenberger last night had 5 points in that win on the road, and the Lions lead it 1-0 after he makes his first free throw. Max, the sophomore, steps up, cans them both. Lions lead it 2-0. Hornets into the front court, wearing their road reds here this evening. Carterville picks him up. Good tight man-to-man defense out here on the left side. Brings it up top. There's Gannon Turner. They work it over to the right side. Now with the touch is Rainberg. Rainberg with Max Lustenberger on him. Linky, bounce pass down toward the low block, and stepping out of bounds, I think, was Colton Hawkins. Yeah. It's going to stay with the Nashville Hornets. Baseline left. They'll trigger in. And they get it to Maddox Ritzel. Ritzel drives to the right elbow, pulls up the dribble, runs into a triple team. Wide open for a three is Linky. He can't hit. And a foul on Harrisburg, on Nashville. It's going to be on Turner, his first. 2 team fouls here early within first minute. Lions lead it 2-0. Second possession of the game for Carterville. Zach Snow wanted to hand it off to Hawkins. Now he just whips it to him top of the key. Hawk dribbles inside to Art, got free down toward the baseline. Runs into the low block, get a defender there, trying to get a shot off, hangs in the air, shot won't go, got his own rebound.
What a stick back.
Oh my goodness.
That was a great play. Hawkins threw up an off-balance shot, driving the lane, but missed it, but got his own rebound, and then falling down, knocked it off the glass and in.
Cassidy Linky picks up the foul. Hawk completes the three-point play. The Lions lead it 5-0 here at the 6:30 mark. Long three, straight, or no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Another rebound for Nashville. The shot partially blocked off the glass, and Zach Snow comes to the rescue and grabs the board for Carterville. Here come the Lions, up 5. Hawkins for three, in and out, no good. Rebound to Snow, back to Hawk. He's going to launch again. That one won't go. And another, almost a rebound for Carterville. It's pulled down by Max Reeder. Reeder, timeout.
An official timeout. Not sure why.
It's maybe an injury
that
they wanted to take a look at, and that is with Maddox Ritzel. Ritzel says, I'm okay. Gives the thumb up to Coach Reeder, so they'll take it out over on the far sideline. 6:05 on the clock here in the opening quarter. Nashville throws it away. First turnover of the game. Carterville on the cut, down the lane. Zach Snow gets the bucket.
Great job.
What a nice feed, and a timeout called by Stelton Reeder. The Lions lead it 7-0 here at the 5:59 mark of this opening quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds on News Radio WJPF.
Easy on the wallet, too. Polar Whip, Energy's finest restaurant.
Quick timeout. Coach Stelton Reeder wanted to calm his Hornets down. Lions have a 7-0 lead here. 5:50 remaining in this opening quarter. Over on the right side, Max Reeder now whips it up top to Linky. Back to the right side. Over toward the far hash. 5:40 on the clock. Behind the back dribble, taking it to the paint. Dishing it off to Linky. Linky takes it to the hole. Lost the basketball. Last touched by Carterville. Going to stay with the Hornets.
Yeah, it was a really good defense down low, though, keeping the ball away from the hoop.
They'll trigger in from the far side. They lob it in, and the putback. That's a nice play to Maddox Ritzel. On the inbound pass, he just had to jump up, lay it off the glass. 7-2. 5:25 remaining here. 5-point lead for the Lions. Scully bounced pass to Hawkins. Hawkins with the left-hand dribble, got free to the rim, hangs in the air, couldn't get it to go. Snow gets the board, finds Max Lustenberger. He pops for three over on that left corner. How about that? 10-2, Carterville on top. Three straight away from Nashville, no good.
Turner, yeah.
Carterville gets the board. Hawkins Elbow, block, off the glass and good. Colton Hawkins with 5 here early. 12-2. Carterville up 10 at the 4:42 mark.
Surprising.
Yes, it is. Taking it the length of the floor. The runner with the right hand is good for Gannon Turner. Turner's first field goal makes it 12-4. 8-point lead for the Lions. Bounce pass to Snow, right wing, thought about the 3, takes it to the paint, dishes it off. Max has wide open for 3, buries it from that left corner. Home cooking for the Lions here early. Let me tell you what, 15-4, Lions on top. Shot no good, and another foul on the Nashville Hornets.
Didn't see you shot the ball, did you?
No. It's going to be on Reeder, his second.
Okay.
And he's going to have to come to the bench. Coming into the game is going to be Blake Brooks to replace Max Reeder. 15-4. Carterville looking good here early on. 4 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Hawkins down the block, hangs in the air, runs over the top, and a block is called. Ooh, that could have gone either way.
Oh, sure could have.
That could have gone either way. The block is going to be on Cassidy Linky, and that's going to be number 2 on Linky. And so Colton Hawkins goes to the line.
Boy, I think he's amped up, old Colton.
He's ready to go. And how about Max Lustenberger?
Oh,
he likes that.
Man.
He likes that corner.
Sure does.
As Hawk hits the free throw, makes it 16-4. Coming out of the game is Linky. Coming into the game for Nashville is Palmer Rinkin. Colton directs traffic. Says what they're going to do defensively as he hits the second free throw. 17-4. That is 7 in the game for Hawkins. 3:52 remaining here in the opening quarter. They feed it to the high post in the lane. A little turnaround jumper, no good. And Harper Lustenberger gets the rebound. Colton Hawkins down the lane. He's done that 3 times in a row, trying to dish it off. Tipped out of bounds, last touch off the hand of Blake Brooks.
Colton's definitely forcing the hand to Nashville. He wants to either draw the foul or try to get to the rack and score.
You don't know how, and Coach Hawkins talked about this last night in our postgame. He said, with Colton, you can either put him down and have him to play the post, or he's just as comfortable and probably more comfortable playing the point and playing the guard, and he'll go either way, and you don't know what he's going to do. Here comes Harper down the lane. Harper zigzags. It was a good move. Got his own rebound after the miss. Puts it up too strong, and Nashville gets the rebound. Rainberg gets that board. Nice feed the other way, and on the bucket for the Nashville Hornets, that is Palmer Rinkin.
Yeah. That
makes it 17-6. Here at 3:03.
The other way, it's Max Lustenberger scoring again.
19-6.
A 2-pointer this time from Max. Oh, my goodness. And Ritzel, I think, on that one.
Yep, here comes the Lions. Snow to the block, off the glass, and what a move. He hung in the air, kissed the board. 21-6. How about these Lions?
21-8 now. They scored at the other end, yeah.
Yep.
But back and forth, wild play here.
3 from the right wing, no good. Nashville gets the board. It comes off. Driving in, Turner takes it to the hole, out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Nashville.
I tell you, there's still 2:28 left in the quarter, and this is as good as we've seen Lions play all season.
Oh, absolutely. They are scoring some points, I got to tell you. Bounce pass on the inbound. That's twice Carterville's got beat on the inbound pass. Rankin gets the easy bucket, makes it 21-10 here with 2:19 remaining. Carterville in the front court. Hawkins has it out on the right wing. Right-hand dribble back and forth, pull-up 3 in for Colton Hawkins.
Well, you know he was due after he missed his first 2.
24-10. Carterville picks up the defensive pressure. They work it out. Nashville does to the right side, inside the arc. Now driving into the lane, getting free, the bucket and the foul.
Wow.
Hung in the air. That was Tice Rainberg.
Give credit where credit is due. That was a nice drive.
Pretty play. The foul on Colton Hawkins. It's going to be the first on Hawk, and we got a timeout on the floor. taken by the Nashville Hornets. With 1:55 remaining here in the first quarter, Carterville has doubled up Nashville. They're up 24-12, back in 30 on News Radio WJPF.
As well as Bravecto Quantum, only available at Central Hospital for Animals.
This Lions broadcast brought to you by Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville, where they offer programs for infants to school-age children, as well as pre-K and Head Start. It's the best care anywhere. Malone's Early Learning Center. At the line, Tice Rainberg. As he's shooting the and one.
And missed it.
And Marion Adams gets the rebound for Carterville. 24-12 is our score here. Carterville on top.
Got the pocket.
Snow got into some trouble. Gets the ball back, but he threw it away. First turnover on the Lions. The other way to the hole. The runner with the left hand is good from Brenton Boltman. Boltman gets his first bucket. Makes it 24-14.
Lions
And
get it back.
Amarion Adams gets fouled.
Well, the action is fast and furious, isn't it? Can barely write down the score, and he got another one on the other end.
Palmer Rankin picks up his first foul. Amarion, did he make that bucket?
He did.
26-14, pending the PAT.
The PAT.
Or the
I like that.
Well, it is, kind of.
Well, he kind of got 3 touchdowns on the board.
My
plus,
Bears are playing tonight.
more.
I'm kind of in football.
Yeah, well, I don't
mode.
blame you there. The Bears are having a great year.
They are. Marion Adams.
Go Packers.
Comes to the line. Averaging 4 points. I'm never talking to you again. 4.2 points a ball game, and he hits the and one. 27-14 with 1:26 on the clock. Nashville down in the corner. Cassidy Linke has Adams on him. He finds Rankin. Rankin kicks it to the corner, and the three is good, and we got a whistle.
Inside, but going to count it.
34. Gannon Turner hits that three-pointer. So it makes it 27-17. The foul was on Nashville.
But away from the ball, but apparently after the shot. I'll see who the foul's on. No, they're going to get the ball. Oh,
it was
foul's
on Carterville.
Oh, okay.
And it was Zach Snow that picked up the foul, his first.
Could
Didn't see exactly what happened.
Could be a 6-point play down here. Here it is.
Here it is. Another three is good from the right wing as Blake Brooks.
Here come the Hornets.
Yep, makes it 27-20 with 1:03 remaining. Lions Hawkins at the elbow, in the paint, hangs in the air. The shot won't go, but a foul. It's a blocking foul. And it's on Nashville. It is on Gannon Turner, his second. So Turner with 2, Linke with 2, and Reeder with 2 as Hawkins steps to the line, hits the free throw.
They definitely have some foul trouble in the first half. First quarter, for goodness sake. I keep thinking we're surely about halftime, but we're still in the first quarter.
Colton with 11 first quarter points already. Hits the second. Gives him 12, 29-20 Lions. 53 seconds remaining here in this opening quarter. Nashville Hornets wearing their red road uniforms. Here's Rankin now over on the left wing, across the top. That's Boltman. Out here on the left wing to Ritzel. Ritzel to the paint. Misses the shot. Ball tipped out long. Nashville controls with 33 seconds left. On the left wing. Now brings it top of the key. They work to the right wing. Looks like they may hold. No shot clock here in this game. Here this afternoon. Bumping his way down low. Putting the shot up. No good. And Harper Lustenberger got the rebound. So Carterville an opportunity to close out the quarter. They're up by 9, 29-20. Hawkins has it out to the far hash. Got the screen around Adams. Top of the key for Hawkins. To the right elbow, tried the between the leg pass, turned over. Nashville has it, and they can't get a shot off, and that ends the first quarter. Lions lead it 29-20 here at Carterville, back in 60 seconds. What a quarter for the Lions. They hang 29 points on the board in the first quarter, John.
Very impressive. We'll do some research. That might be the best scoring first quarter, maybe the best scoring quarter period for the Lions this year, and against great competition. You're talking about Nashville Hornets, one of the premier teams in Southern Illinois. And you, like you said, you hang 29 on them in the first quarter. That's very impressive.
Good start. It's going to be Nashville with the basketball to start play here in the second quarter. We appreciate you tuning in here on News Radio WJPF. Hornets continuing to move right to left. Johnny Miller steals the basketball. Second turnover of the game on Nashville. Here's Gully, who dribbles back out on the right wing. Top of the key to Hawkins. Hawkins has been running the point here so far this afternoon. Harper Lustenberger, what a move to the hole, had the ball ripped out of his hands, and a hack is going to be called on Palmer Rankin.
It's second.
It's the second on Rankin, so he joins Reeder. Yeah. Also, Linky and Turner with two fouls.
4 guys with 2. Need to get that magic third foul on a couple of them, and that will change things a little bit.
It will. They lob it in to Colton out on the left wing. Keeps it himself, takes to the baseline, dishes it to Harper. He's got an open 3, in and out, no good, and the rebound is grabbed by Maddox Ritzel. They work it over to the left side of the arc. I'm surprised no foul called on Harper.
Should have been.
And now finally there is a foul that's called on Carterville. Johnny Miller just picks up his first. Each team with 1 team foul here in the second quarter. So Nashville triggers in from the baseline. They lob it in, brings it to Rankin. Now they work it around to the right side, back up top of the key to Ritzel. Ritzel to the left side to Grady Verrill, or excuse me, to Palmer Rankin. Down low toward the low block on the right side. Harper Lustenberger's there defensively, and it's either Johnny Miller or Harper that just picks up the foul. And it's going to be Harper that picks up his first. It's a shooting foul, so that will put Maddox Ritzel at the line. Ritzel last night in that win over West Frankfort had 16 points and 10 rebounds. Steps up there and knocks down the first free throw.
And be my guess he didn't play more than half the game.
You would think. Misses the second. And Carterville gets the board. 8-point lead for Carterville. Harper just off the left elbow. Looks inside. Feeds it down low. Adams wide open. Converts the bucket and the foul. That's going to be Brenton Boltman that picks up the hand check.
Adams checking in, showing what he can do off the bench.
And that's twice he's come into the game, and he's got the and one opportunity.
Yes, he does. Converted the first one. Can he do it again? And one.
He does. Here at the 6:47 mark. Good job by Amarion. 4 in the game. Lions up 32-21. Left side three from Rankin. No good. Harper had the ball
what a
slapped
steal.
from behind. Jumper, no good. And Carterville gets the board. Outlet pass now to Harper. Number 40 looks for Hawkins in the front court. Top of the key, straightaway three for Colton. Too strong. And a rebound grab by Ritzel. Ritzel takes it in the front court, winds up on the floor, and Carterville comes away with it. Loose ball. They pick it up. Back court. They find Hawkins, who gets loose. 14 in the game for Colton. Lions lead at 34-21 here with 6:02 on the clock and a foul on Amarion Adams. It's going to be the first on the senior. So coming into the game now is going to be Sam Bloomhorst, the 6'3 center, the junior. Also, Max Reeder back on the floor with those two fouls. Johnny Miller checks out. Harper Lustenberger checks out. Into the game now is Max Lustenberger and Maddox Gully back on the floor now for Shane Hawkins. Nashville down 13, three from the right wing. Good.
Nice shot.
That was Palmer Rankin. His first three-pointer gives him 7. Makes it 34-24. 5:47 remaining here in this first half of basketball. Out on the left corner. It was Max. Dishes it off to Snow. Zach down the paint. High post, floats it up, and won't go. Rolled off about 4 areas off the rim. And Nashville comes away with the board. Reeder has it. Top of the key, pulls up the dribble, now to the right side. That is Boltman. They feed it down low to Bloomhorst. He can't get the first shot, gets the rebound and putback, though.
Wow.
Sam Bloomhorst comes into the game, and he's got a point. Makes it 34-26 the other way. That is Zach Snow that gets the bucket. 6 in the game for Zach.
A shove on Zach or on Colton? Let's see. Come here, Colton. It's his second. You got to be careful.
5:04 remaining until halftime. Foul was on Colton, his second. So it's going to be Nashville basketball far sideline. 10-point lead, 36-26. They take it to the corner. That's Reeder. Dribbles out with the left hand. Gully on him defensively. That's Rankin. His three, no good.
Good rebound.
Marion Adams, a nice board for the Lions. Good job. Here comes Maddox Gully. Shake and bake by Maddox. Spin into the paint. Dumps it down low. Adams, strong to the glass, can't get it to go. And the rebound's grabbed by Rankin for Nashville. He takes it himself. The length of the floor, throws it up, won't go. Got fouled, will go to the line. Maybe Gully that picks up the foul.
You're right.
It is. It's going to be the first on Maddox, and going to the stripe is going to be Palmer Rankin. Rankin here today, 7 points in this first half. It's the first one.
He's been a solid player off the bench, hasn't he?
He has. 4:37. Second one from Rankin. Just steps up, knocks it down. 28. 36. Try it the other way. 36-28 Lions with the ball. Maddox Gully. Left side to Snow. Snow throws it into the backcourt. Oh, what a save. But, yep, it's right back to Nashville. Trying to keep the ball from going in the backcourt, but they threw it right to Nashville. The three the other way from Cassidy Linke, his first field goal.
They're right back in it, aren't they? Well,
they have 5-point
lead.
lead.
The basketball. My goodness.
4:07 remaining. Hawkins to the low block on the right side. But trying to bump off the defender, puts the shot up, goes for Colton. 16 first half points for Colton.
I'm not sure if the coaches, did the official call a tee? They did.
On Nashville?
I think so, yeah. I missed it though. I saw the reaction from Ritzel, but I don't know if they called it on Ritzel or what.
38-31. 3:58. The tee as Hawkins hits the free throw, makes it 39-31. 17 in the game for Colton. Hits both free throws, 18 now.
And they'll get the ball back, too. What a huge tee that is.
Yeah.
So they got the basket from Hawkins. They got the 2 technical free throws from Hawkins. They get the ball.
So back up to a 9-point lead. 40-31, 3:50 remaining. Snow to Adams to Hawkins out on the right wing. Left-hand dribble into the paint, floats it up with the right hand. Off the mark, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Ritzel. Ritzel, outlet pass to the glass. The shot up and good for the Hornets. As that was Tice Rainberg that got the bucket.
Yep.
4 in the game for Rainberg. Makes it 40-33. Lions have it. Here comes Hawkins at the left elbow. Gets it to Max Lustenberger. Max hands it off now to Snow. Ball fake by Snow. Dishes it in step 3 from Maddox Gully. He has been so impressive to watch this year. He's got 5. Makes it 43-33 here with 3:08 remaining. Just so much improvement in Maddox over a year ago. Spin move, dish, and Snow is going to pick up the reach-in foul. Nope.
Gully.
Actually get Gully.
It's his second. Lions have 2 players with 2 fouls each, Colton and Maddox. And Nashville has 4 players with 2 fouls, but nobody with 3 yet.
So that was the 5th team foul on the Lions, and that is going to put Maddox Ritzel at the line. Maddox setting on 3 points here so far this afternoon. And he just steps up, knocks down the first one.
I have him with 6 now. I had him with 2 two-point field goals.
Okay. Makes it 43-35. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Steve and Rich's Barber Styling. On Division Street in Carterville, offering cuts, styling, and perming. Walk-ins are welcome. Steve and Rich's Barber Styling in Carterville. 2:45 remaining. Harper threw the ball off the leg. Last touched by Ritzel. It'll stay with Carterville.
He pointed the wrong, giving the ball to Nashville. He pointed the wrong direction. That's what I thought. It should have been a travel. It looked like Zach spun his wheels there, but the Lions catch a break and get the ball.
Hawkins to Snow. He's got the open 3. Ooh, no good. And a battle for the board. Nashville comes away with it. Reeder grabs it. So he's going to take it into the front court, left side for Nashville. 8-point lead for the Lions, up 43-35, 2:24 remaining. At the elbow, dish it out to the right wing. Reeder takes it inside the arc, dishes it off now to Turner. Now it comes back to Reeder. Nashville showing some patience on this possession. To the free throw line, just working back and forth, top of the key. Reeder opens up for 3, air ball, saved by Carterville, and the Lions are going to come away with it with under 2 to play here. 43-35.
Get an open look, no need to rush it.
Lions led it 29-20 at the end of the first. Up 43-35. Snow, and a charge is going to be called.
Good defensive positioning.
Yep. Second on Zach Snow. He joins the club with 2 fouls. And it's going to be Nashville basketball. 1:40 remaining. Reeder comes out of the game, gets a hand slap from his dad, Stote Reeder. He's replaced by Blake Brooks. Here's Tice Rainberg. Rainberg back and forth, left and right, takes it to the left side, to the left hash. Reverses around top of the key, around the screen. Behind the back dribble, brings it up over to the left side. That's Rankin. Rankin to the hole, the layup. Good from Palmer Rankin. 9 in the game for Rankin, 43-37 now. That's with 1:15 remaining in the half. Look at Gully, drives right past the defense. Takes it to the hole. 7 in the game for Maddox Gully. Timeout on the floor. And 45-37, Lions on top. We'll pause for 30 seconds here on News Radio WJPF.
Here in 99.5 FM.
Back at Carterville High School, Dave McKenzie, John Homan with you. Ralph Small Engine on Highway 51, one of our boosters, just south of Oakville, full-service repair shop to keep your equipment running. Also brought to you by IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members, a better life for all. 60 seconds is all that remains here in this first half of basketball. Carterville's been in control pretty much the entire first half. They're up 45-37. Nashville with the ball, an open three from corner right, though, is buried by Blake Brooks. That's his second three-pointer, gives him 6 in the game. Makes it 45-40 here.
Oh, they've been shooting the lights out here lately, haven't they?
They have. Carterville looks to hold. It's Gully that stands at the near hash right in front of the scores table. Left-hand dribble for Maddox. 27 seconds left. Nashville content to let the clock run as it ticks away. Coming up, we'll recap this game. We'll see if we can pick up some scores from around the region. I know the Heron Tigers were a winner today, so we'll go through and get some other scores. 10 seconds now. Carterville with the final look here to end the half. Harper Lustenberger dishes it to his brother Max. Max gets free, floater with the right hand, good from shot. Max. Great way to close out the quarter, Max Gully. Max Lustenberger with 10. The Lions lead it 47-40. And that is the end of a good first half of basketball for the Carterville Lions. They led it 29-20 after one. They lead it by 7 here at the half. It's 47-40. We'll be back in 90 seconds here. This is Lions basketball on NewsRadio WJPF.
As a parent, you want the best care for your family, and at Shawnee Health, we provide just that. I'm Dr. Kai Fansuri from Shawnee Health's Carterville location. Our team, including Dr. Mathine Nexed and nurse practitioners Amanda Reynolds and Teresa Johnson, offer comprehensive care for every member of your family, from newborns to grandparents. Whether it's checkups, managing conditions, or sports physicals, our Carterville team is here to keep your family healthy. Call to schedule an appointment or visit ShawneeHealth.com. Go Lions!
Are you looking to enhance the beauty of your home or garden? Look no further than Clark Natural Stone, your go-to destination for rock, decorative stone, mulch, and even topsoil. With a wide range of high-quality natural stone products, Clark Natural Stone has something to fit your taste and style. Clark Natural Stone understands your unique wants and needs when it comes to turning your home into the talk of the town. So if you're looking to make the outside of your home as beautiful as your inside, go 5 miles east of Marion and talk to the folks at Clark Natural Stone. Clark Natural Stone, premier landscaping service of Southern Illinois.
SIU Credit Union knows what it means to be a part of a team. Whether you're on the field or in the stands, community is what it's all about. They're not just here for your financial needs, they're here to give back, because people helping people is at the heart of everything they do. You can join SIUCU if you live or work in one of the lower 24 counties in Southern Illinois. That's right, if you're a Lions fan, you can be a part of their team too. Learn more at SIUCU.org. SIU Credit Union, your financial home team. Membership required, insured by NCUA.
Welcome back to Carterville High School. It's Dave McKenzie with you. John Homan alongside. Brian R. Powell back at the studio. Halftime report is brought to you by the city of Carterville. Mayor Brad Robinson and the city want to remind you to shop local this Christmas season. During the hustle and bustle of the holidays, don't forget about our local shops and our vendors right here at home in Carterville. City of Carterville says happy holidays and let's go Lions. Carterville Lions have been on a tear of late. Good first half of basketball. They led it 29-20 at the end of the first quarter. They lead it 47-40 here at halftime. And when you go through and you look at the scoring, we'll start first for the visiting Nashville Hornets this afternoon. 9 from Palmer Rankin leads the Hornets. 7 from Maddox Ritzel. You have 4 first half points from Tice Rainberg. 3 from Cassidy Linke. 5 in the game from Gannon Turner, 2 from Sam Blumhorst, and 2 from Brenton Boltman, and 6 from Blake Brooks. 40 first half points for the Nashville Hornets. Carterville led by, how about this, 18 first half points from Colton Hawkins. 12 of those 18 came at the start of the game in the first quarter. He leads all scorers here this afternoon. 7 for Maddox Gully, 6 from Zach Snow, 6 from Amarion Adams. Both of his were and one, where he completed the three-point play. And then Look at Max Lustenberger. The sophomore guard has been getting the start of late, and he's got 10 first-half points to go along with Colton Hawkins' 18. And, you know, any game, John Homan, you never know who's going to step up. Is it going to be Harper? Is it going to be Max? You can pretty well count that Colton Hawkins is going to be there, and Maddox Gully can light it up. I mean, that's some balanced scoring that we're seeing from the Lions this year.
If you'd have told me that the Lions would be up 7 at the half and that Harper Lustenberger hadn't scored a point.
Yeah. He averages 13 points a game.
That's my point. So, you know, you figure that he's bound to come back in the second half, put some points on the board because he's going to play up to his ability and get some opportunities. He's only taken 3 shots. So, you know, I think the Lions have played extremely well in the first half. I'm still getting the totals here, and I'll have them ready for you in just a minute. But they've shot the ball extremely well in the first half. And one stat, when I give it to you in just a minute, it's going to boggle your mind.
We'll come back to that. JV Lions were beat. They were popped by the Nashville Hornets 70-38. The girls, Carterville Lions, lost by 2 to Woodlawn earlier this afternoon, 39-37. We're going to go on and take another break here on our halftime report. I can't wait for this stat. John's got teed up for us. We're going to hear it when we come back here on News Radio WJPF.
Looking for a bakery that's anything but ordinary? Heather's Bake Shop in downtown Carterville is serving up sweet surprises every day. From fresh cinnamon rolls, cookies, scones, cream horns, and muffins, all made from scratch with love and other natural ingredients. And don't forget the coffee bar. Sip on hot or cold brews, espressos, or a latte while enjoying a grab-and-go breakfast or lunch, all made just the way you like. Stop by Heather's Bake Shop in downtown Carterville or catch them at local vendor events. Heather's Bake Shop, baked with love, served with a smile. Looking for the right shoe with the right fit for running, hiking, or walking? RTS Outfitters in Marion is just for you. At RTS Outfitters, they do a unique 4-step fitting process that reveals your gait and foot characteristics. The right shoe with the right fit just for you to help reduce injuries and increase comfort. RTS Outfitters carries top brands like Hoka, Brooks, On Cloud, North Face, Garmin, and more, plus accessories and hydration supplies. Visit RTS Outfitters in Marion or at rtsoutfitters.com.
John A. Logan College is proud to support area high schools in the classroom and on the playing field. John A. Logan offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Students can get a jump start on their college careers while saving money. After high school, students can easily transition to one of the college's career and technical education programs or a traditional baccalaureate transfer program. No matter your path, you'll know why everyone says, why would you go anywhere else? Good luck this season and visit jalc.edu.
My throat's tired.
I hear you.
Love it. 47-40 is our score here at halftime. Carterville Lions, one of just a couple of early games today. The Heron Tigers, they won earlier today, and they've won 2 in a row after losing 3 in a row. So we're starting to see a little bit of a rebound from the Heron Tigers of late.
Yeah, 5-3, 1-1 in the conference after losing to Carterville. Yep. Last Friday night, they bounced back and beat Murfreesboro earlier this week on the road. No, I was at Heron, I believe, also.
Yep.
So, Heron's a decent team. Certainly a team to contend with. That they finally stuck the Ellis kid in the starting lineup. He popped 20 more points last night. So, you know, they have some talent, and Carterville is showing that it has some talent as well. And
you've got a fantastic stat.
I'm going to start with Nashville.
Let's start with Nashville. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write this down.
I'm going to build up to that crescendo.
I'm going to write this down.
So Nashville with 15 out of 30 from the floor, very good, 50%. They were 5 of 11 on threes, also very good, 45%. They were 5 out of 7 on the free throw line, 71%. Only 3 turnovers. That always opens my eye.
Yep.
Now let's go over to Carterville. Carterville, 16 out of 27 from the field, 60%, 4 out of 9 on threes, 44%, only 5 turnovers, and how about this? 11 for 11 from the free throw line, 100%. That's not too shabby.
Yeah, that's 100%. That is.
I think that's a pretty eye-popping stat.
I don't
there.
know that you can do better than that.
Well, you know, it depends on who's looking at the numbers, I guess.
Who's doing the stats?
But
if Dave's doing it, then it's very likely you could wind up shooting one.
11 out of 11. That's you make those free throws. that's going to keep you in the ball game and maybe win you a lot of ball games.
Let's go back and talk about free throw shooting.
Yeah.
And the fourth quarter last night at Goreville.
Absolutely.
I mean, Carterville, I don't remember exactly what they shot there in the fourth, but they missed some free throws that made the game a lot closer than it should have been. But here today, maybe it's just the home cooking, being on your own rims, your own sight lines, and you know exactly what you got, and that makes a difference.
Well, they certainly have. In the first half, they've just been on fire.
Yeah.
And I'm really curious to see if they can carry that over if they're going to hit a wall at some point here. Nashville, after really getting pummeled in the first quarter, my goodness, they were beat up pretty hard by the Lions. They came roaring back and knocking down threes and driving the lane, and they got back within, 3 points, 4 points?
Yep.
And I have it written down somewhere. And after they were down double digits, they were down 34-21. That's 13-point spread after a layup by Hawk. And they got it back down to a reasonable amount, and here it's 7-point spread at the half.
We're going to go on and take a break. When we come back, second half action, we'll be back in 30 seconds here on News Radio WJPF.
Rain or shine, sleet
Sorry
or
about
snow,
that.
call Joe. Joe's Lawn Service. Four 8148. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, call Joe. 534-8148. That's 534-8148.
47-40 as we start play here in the second half. Let's find out how this turns out, shall we? It's going to be Carterville basketball, flipping sides, moving right to left now in the home whites. 7-point lead. Top of the key. Hawkins wants to get to the block. Dumps it off.
Good dish.
Harper Lustenberger.
There we go. There's Harper.
Just needed to hear John Homan mention his name,
That's
and he's
right.
good to go. 49-40 here.
Travel, yeah.
7:37 and a turnover by the Hornets. It's going to give it back to the Lions. It's a 9-point lead now. Carterville off until after Christmas. They'll play coming up on Friday at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. They've got the first game, the #1 seed, and we'll play at 8:30 coming up on Friday morning. Nice crossover by Gully to the glass. A little too strong. Rebound by Harper. Back to Gully. Gully to the elbow to Snow. Snow drives into the block. Pushes off. Puts the shot up and good.
Just a very heady play. He hesitated, waited for the defense to clear, then kissed it off the glass and in.
51-40 Lions on top. 7:02. The ball down to the corner. Almost had the trap. Driving to the hole and a nice bucket the other way. That's from Gannon Turner. 7 in the game for Turner makes it 51-42. 6:47 on the clock here in the third. Harper, bounce pass. He went one way. The cutter, that was Maddox, goes the other. Turnover on the Lions, gives it back to Nashville. 9-point lead, up 51-42. Nashville with the ball. Here's Cassidy Linky, top of the key. He's got Gully on him. Feeds the high post, almost stolen back to Linky. Over to the left wing. Bounce pass down low to the block. Britzel kicks it to the corner. That's Reeder. Reeder reverses, finds Turner. Turner, the runner with the left hand, is good.
He's a nice player.
He is a nice.
Good.
A junior, too. We'll see him next year as well. 51-44. 6-11. Snow's three. In and out. No good.
All the way down and back out.
And here come the Hornets. Ball tipped around, but taking it to the hole, and that was way too easy for Tice Rainberg. 6 in the game for Rainberg. You look out.
Down to 5.
Here are the Hornets.
Got to knock those shots down when you're open.
Max Lustenberger's three just a little bit short. And another rebound for Nashville. They can cut that 5-point lead, and Zach Snow picks up the foul with the body.
You can see Nashville's picking it up, the tempo, really forcing the action against the Lions.
Maddox Ritzel goes to the line, the 6'4" senior for the Nashville Hornets. 51-46 here. 5:40, and the first one won't go. Second now from Ritzel, the guard forward. He gets that one. Makes it 47. 5:38 remaining. That's 8 in the game for Ritzel. Hawkins up top. On the point, getting bumped, and finally a blocking call is called
obvious
on Cassidy Linky. That's going to be the third on Linky.
You can't ride them like that and expect to get away with it forever. You might get away with it for a couple of seconds.
Linky joins Zach Snow, the only other player with 3 fouls. So each team with 1 player with 3 fouls. Maddox Gully up top. On the logo at midcourt. Between the leg dribble, finds Snow. Zach to the glass, off the glass.
Nice.
Man, he knows how to use that glass, doesn't he?
Sure does.
He's in double digits, 53-47. Lions the other way. The bucket is going to count. Reeder gets to the hole.
Well, they're quick down the floor. Harper Lustenberger's second personal. And the basket's good.
53-49.
Reeder's first hoop of the game.
And he hits the free throw.
Yeah, here they come again.
53-50. So Reeder, that was it. Was that his first bucket or his second?
Ivan's first bucket of the game.
Okay. And
another foul on Snow.
Zach Snow just
his
picked
fourth
up.
Personal.
Yep. So Zach's going to have to come to the bench. He does. Here comes Johnny Miller.
You lose a lot of offense there. You pick up a little defensively perhaps with Johnny Miller, but you don't get the offense.
Zach shaking his head as he heads to the bench, grabs a drink of water. He's going to get some time riding the seats. Miller winds up on the floor. He's in the paint battling with Ritzel. Driving the hoop off the glass and good. Gannon Turner's getting going here. That's 11. That makes it 53-52. And
no foul, but Miller does score.
Miller,
yeah.
His first field goal. 55-52.
Too easy.
Runner, you can't let him drive right by you. Gannon Turner.
He has 8 points already in the quarter.
Makes it 55-54. Gully. Now to Max. They work it around to Colton. Colton puts his shoulder down. Steps back. 3 from Colton.
Wow.
And the foul.
Wow.
Colton Hawkins gets the 3-point. He's got a chance at the 4-point play, and Maddox Ritzel picks up his first foul. 58-54. 4:02 remaining. Colton Hawkins, that's his second 3-pointer and a chance at the 4-point play. He hits the free throw, 59-54. .22 in the game for Colton Hawkins. Here are the Hornets, reversing Turner. Now to Reeder, bounce pass down low. Johnny Miller picks it off. That's a nice defensive play. Second turnover of the game and
another foul.
Foul. 22, that may be Ritzel. His second.
Yep, it is. 2 quick ones.
So third team foul for Nashville. Lions setting on 3 team fouls. And the Lions have a 5-point lead and the ball. Hawkins takes it in the backcourt, steps across the timeline. Top of the key, keeps it himself. Just pull up mid-range, well short. Johnny Miller the rebound, kick out to Max. His 3, no good. And Nashville gets the board. Ritzel grabs it. Here come the Hornets. Linky spin move to the left wing. Reeder sidesteps the defender. Off the glass, the bucket and the foul. Harper Lustenberger just picked up his third. 59-56.
Nice move by Reeder.
Yes, it was.
Well, they have some players. You can see why they're so highly regarded. You know, they have several weapons out there on the floor. In addition to Ritzel, it's far from a one-man show. You know, I like the way that Rinkin plays. I like the way Gannon Turner plays. Linky,
solid
even
team.
Reeder, they are very solid.
Can't finish the free throw. 3:15 is all that's left here in the third quarter. 59-56. Lions up 3 with the ball. Max Lustenberger now to Harper. Harper with the left-hand dribble inside the arc, reverses, throws it up top to Gully. Maddox, left hand into the paint, spins, got cut off nicely. But he got free and he traveled with it.
He took too many steps that time.
Turnover number 2 on the Lions here in the quarter. 2:55 is all that remains. Lions broadcast brought to you by Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville, offering programs for infants to school-age children, as well as pre-K and Head Start. It's the best care anywhere. Malone's Early Learning Center, one of our Lions boosters. 2:47 is what's left here in the third quarter. Nashville with the ball. Over to the left wing. Reversing is Rankin. Now toward the corner left. Back to Rankin, top of the key. Looks inside, lobs it down low. Nice feed
yes, it
to
was.
Ritzel. He converts, and a foul on Max Lustenberger. Bucket's going to count.
They can tie it up right here. And that's just.
It's not on Max. Actually, they call that on Miller.
Oh, excuse me.
And so now Maddox Ritzel, who's got 10.
Yep.
Now he's got 11. Makes it 59-59 here with 2:25 remaining. That may be a key point of the game. Carterville's ball with 2:17. Gully. Jumper, got the touch. Maddox, I love that he's not afraid to go to the paint now. 61-59, Lions on top. 2 minutes is all that remains. 3 straight away, no good. Long rebound to the Hornets. They keep it alive. Rankin here to the near side to Boltman. Boltman to the paint, down to the block, reach in, gets the shot up, no good. Rebound Nashville, put back, no good. Tipped out, Harper gets it for the Lions. Gully quickly into the front court. Backs it up. He's going to set the offense with 1:40 remaining. 2-point lead, Lions, 61-59. Crossover by Hawkins, now to Harper Lustenberger. Harper got free, dumps it down low. Backdoor cut to Johnny Miller. Great feed by Harper, 63-59, and the Lions steal it the other way. Max to the glass.
Oh, he missed the layup.
He can't finish the layup.
Got to go to the left hand there.
Here come the Hornets the other way. That's Rankin. Kicks it out to the corner left. Rankin down low. Feeds Brooks. Now the drive by Rankin is good. He flexes as he heads to the other end of the floor. 11 for Rankin. Makes it 63-61. Lions with 53. Wow. Ball on the floor. Stays with Carterville ball. No, they're going to say Nashville ball.
I thought it was stripped out of bounds by Nashville, but I guess they say Carterville had a hand on it somewhere.
Colton Hawkins wound up on the floor.
Third turnover by the Lions, but in the half, but boy.
2-point ball game. Nashville a chance to tie or take the lead here. They tied it up with 2:23 remaining here in the quarter. That's the first time it's been tied since the opening tip. Remember, the Lions jumped out to a 7-0 lead right off the get-go. 26 seconds here in the third quarter. Nashville looks to hold for the final shot.
Yeah, why not? Have a chance to take the lead for the first time.
They work it up top, above the hash. 17, 16, 15 here. First home game for the Lions. Can they hold court? We'll find out. Backdoor cut down the lane. The runner with the right hand is good from Stritzel. 13 from Stritzel ties us up. 63.
Oh, they scored on the other end.
63. I didn't see it. I was writing the score. That was Harper Lustenberger.
No, Max Lustenberger on the basket. Max on the basket.
Max.
Great transition pass, and this time Max did not miss the basket.
I didn't see the foul. So Max makes it 65 and hits the free throw, makes it 66-63. 3, no good at the buzzer, and that ends the third quarter. And the Lions continue to lead. We got a ball game, though. 3-point lead. Lions up 66-63 here at home. Fourth quarter action coming up next on News Radio WJPF.
Growing up in Southern Illinois, you learn the importance of helping others. I'm Caden Hawkins, and it's one of the reasons that I'm proud to represent this region as a member of SIU's Saluki men's basketball team. It's also why I'm glad to be a Banterra customer, because they support our communities. Plus, I can open my account online, and with their Saluki Visa debit card, I know my purchases contribute to SIU.
Did you see you shot that last three before the buzzer, or did you not?
That was an easy one for me.
Okay, I didn't.
Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
Don't let the name fool you. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, represents more than just electricians. The IBEW is made up of Southern Illinois linemen, tree trimmers, telephone workers, utility workers, city employees, factory workers, construction workers, and many more. So when you support the IBEW,
Turner killed on that
really
quarter.
supporting Southern Illinois. Help make Southern Illinois a brighter place. Put your trust in the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all.
66-63 is our score. Carterville has the 3-point lead. They led it. At the end of the first quarter, they were up 9, 29-20. Had a 7-point lead at half, 47-40. As we head to the fourth, they lead it by 3 here, 66-63. Good ball game, John Homan.
Excellent game. Just the one you want to see right going into the holidays before too long here, and great game indeed.
So it's going to be Nashville basketball. To start play here in the fourth quarter. Still moving left to right. In their road Reds, they feed it down low to the post, getting free. Good job. They're really starting to go to Stritzel. Ritzel, my apologies there. Makes it 66-65. I know a Stritzel. That's why I do that. Left corner.
It happens.
Elbow jumper is no good from Gully. My apologies to the Ritzel family. Left-hand dribble by Nashville. Out here on the right wing, they feed it and stolen. Carterville comes away with it. Big break for Carterville there. 7:15 is all that remains. 1-point game, Lions up 1. Hawkins out on the right wing, drives into the paint, to the block, trying to get that baseline, got free, forces the shot up, got fouled.
Ritzel doesn't like any of these calls against him.
He hasn't liked a single one.
Not a single one.
He's picked up his third. So Colton goes to the line. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Steve and Rich's Barber Styling. Men, women, and children offering cuts, styling, and perming, and walk-ins are welcome on South Division Street in Carterville. Colton Hawkins here tonight, 22 points. Misses the first free throw.
That's the very first miss from the free throw line tonight. Let's hope it's the last.
Keeps it a 1-point game. A second on the way, though, from Colton. Better form that time. 67-65. 7:03. Hornets in the front court. Free throw line, they reverse it out. Now to the right wing, trying to feed the post. Asking for the ball is Ritzel. Him and Johnny Miller doing battle. He's got a height advantage on Johnny Miller. Ritzel stands 6'4", Johnny just 5'11".
Good move.
Nice shot, but
Didn't
no
finish.
good from Ritzel.
Yeah.
Carterville comes away with it. Here's Hawkins. Out toward the far hash. Coming up on the curl. Colton keeps it, trying to bump off the defender. To the block, runs in, and a charge is called on Colton Hawkins. It's going to be the third on Colton. Little too aggressive, but going into the defender. The turnover gives it to the Hornets, who trail by 2. Lions up 67-62 here at home in the home opener of the season for the Lions. Carterville 7-1, Nashville 6-1 on the season. Knew this was going to be a good game. Right wing wide open for 3. Rankin in and out, and Amarion Adams gets the board for Carterville. He just checked into the game for the Lions. Here's Gully. Gully at the elbow, into the paint, dishes it off to Harper. Harper spins into the lane, puts it up with the right hand. Good for Harper Lustenberger. We need to get him going. That's it, 4 in the game.
Absolutely.
Makes it 69-65. 5:47 on the clock. Hornets down 4 over on the left wing. They reverse it, keep it there on the wing. Looking to get it down to the post. And they tried to feed the post. They tried to feed Ritzel, threw it away. And another turnover on the Hornets gives it back to the Carterville Lions.
I got a little impatient there, I thought, and tried to force a pass in instead of just letting it come naturally and getting that opening.
Nashville shows a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Going. Easily takes it into the front court across the logo. Left side to Harper. Now to Adams. He gets a touch out here on the left wing. Back up top to Gully. Gully shake and bake. Crosses over. Spins. He likes that spin move in the paint. Finds Adams. Adams thought about the three. Tees the three. Hits the three.
Wow. Hello.
9 in the game for Amarion Adams. Makes it 72-65. 5:10 remaining. Timeout on the floor. And it is going to be a 30-second timeout with 5:10. Carterville's up 7, 72-65. Back on News Radio WJPF.
It's the restaurant you've heard about.
That was a big one there.
Southern Illinois' most unique spots
big,
for
big,
burgers,
big.
fries, rings,
Nashville
and
called the
now
time or Carterville?
Nashville.
Now you can still go in and order an Aztec or a double cheese or grab some fried pickles, and don't forget about the hot dogs and the barbecues. But the minute you pull onto the lot at the whip, out pops a car hop.
We might be looking at that as a dagger.
For you.
Maybe.
Number 618.
We'll see how Nashville responds.
10. Come taste the legend. Easy on the wallet, too. Polar Whip, Energy's finest restaurant.
Big shot from Amarion Adams right before the timeout. Gives the Lions a 7-point lead. And I tell you what, how about Amarion? He's up to 9 here.
9 in very limited minutes. Has done an outstanding job here tonight.
Every time he's gone on the floor, he's picked up 3 points. He's been on the floor 3 times and done it 3 times. Runner, right hand is good from Ritzel. 17 now for Maddox.
Go to your money guy, right?
Yes, he is. 72-67. 4:50 remaining. Out on the right wing. Bounce pass down low to Hawkins. Now to Harper. They work it around the perimeter to Gully. Back top of the key to Max. To his brother Harper. Toward corner right. Feed it to the low post. That's Hawkins who's taking over the post on the cut.
Good feed.
Adams, no foul call. Comes right back to him.
Put it
Can't
back in
finish.
there.
Got a third rebound and got fouled.
Yeah.
And a good job by Amarion on the glass there.
Yeah, he missed the shots down low, but boy, he kept battling and finally drew the foul.
Foul is on Cassidy Linky, his 4th. And so Amarion a chance to get to double digits here with the free throws. 72-67.
The Lions still have Snow available too. He has 4 fouls, but he's been on the bench for a while now, so he might be coming in soon.
Adams misses the first. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Ralph's Small Engine. Highway 51 south of Eltville with a full-service repair shop to keep your equipment running. Marion's second free throw attempt. That one is good. 10 now for Amarion. Makes it 73-67. 4:23 on the clock. Ooh, crossover. Now to the left wing, into the elbow. They bring it near side, driving in. Gannon, Turner, no good. But the putback right there is Ritzel. He's been outstanding today, 19. That makes it 73-69 with 4:03 remaining. Carterville, a 4-point lead, under 4 to play. Adams, left wing. Now to Gully. Maddox with the right hand over to Max Lustenberger. Number 2 dribbles with the left hand, almost threw it away, saved by Gully. He keeps it, wanting to get to the paint. Crosses over, nice bounce pass, but it was picked off. Good idea, but just wasn't there. 3.5 remaining, the other way! Ritzel misses the dunk. Wide open for 3, though, no good, tipped around. Finally, Harper Lustenberger gets the board.
Well, lucky break there. Lucky break for the
Great opportunity
Lions.
for Nashville there. Keeping it a 4-point lead, Lions with the ball, just over 3 to play now. Now Hawkins is up on the point, dribbles to the right side, finds the baseline, got free, off the glass too strong. Harper had the ball stripped away as he was shooting. Here come the Hornets the other way. Reeder gets the bucket. 7 in the game for Max. Makes it 73-71, 2:50 remaining. Spin by Gully. Now Max to Maddox. To Max, bounce pass down low to Hawkins. On the right block, whips it to Harper, straight away, Gully's 3. Off the back of the iron, no good, and another rebound, a chance for Nashville the Tire take the lead here. 2:30 remaining. Right side, and a blocking foul is going to be called. Shane Hawkins can't believe it. It was on Adams. It's going to be number 2 on Amarion. Second team foul on the Lions. It's going to be Hornet basketball with 2:30 on the clock.
Lions need to get a stop here.
73-71. They lob it in.
Ritzel
got free, ties it up.
Cannot stop Ritzel.
21
too
ties
good.
us up.
Too good, too tall, too good.
73-73 with 2:20. Here's Golly. Tie ball game. Clock ticking away. 2:10, 2:09, 2:08. Lions with the ball. Gully up top. Man-to-man D by the Hornets. Gully almost lost the dribble. Keeps it, though. Gets it to Matt Harper. Harper back to Maddox. Minute 55 is on the clock. That's all that's left. Lions' first home game, trying to hold service here at home. Gully just keeps dribbling. And a timeout is finally called by Shane Hawkins here at the 1:44 mark. Timeout.
Zach's checking in.
So here comes Snow. We got a timeout on the floor, and it's going to be a full timeout. 73-73 with a minute 44 remaining at home at Carterville here on News Radio WJPF.
Central Hospital for Animals in Carbondale,
Wild
Marion,
one, huh?
Heron, and Harrisburg has been taking care of your furry family members.
Welcome back to Carterville High School. Dave McKenzie, John Homan, Brian Arpal back at the studio. Carterville doesn't play again until next Friday. 8:30 in the morning, number 1 seed at El Dorado.
Taking on Carmi White County. 1 seed versus the 16 seed.
So we'll have pregame coverage at 8:15. But
we like those early morning
Have a Merry
games.
Christmas first. How about that?
Let's all do.
Tied up 73-73. A minute 35 remaining. Lions with the ball coming out of the timeout. Shane Hawkins took that timeout. Wants to talk to his Lions. They're just working the ball around the top of the perimeter. It's Max Lustenberger. Dribbles once. Finds Galley. Maddox is grabbed. That's going to be third team foul on Nashville. It's going to be on Rainberg, his first.
Now that's a strategic move by Nashville because they need to have 5 team fouls before you go into the bonus free throw situation. And they have fouls to give. And if Carterville were to score, you might get in a position where you need to foul. So that's why they're doing it, I would think.
Colton triggers in from right in front of his bench. There's a foul. Now that one's on Boltman. Second on Brenton Boltman of Nashville. So fourth team foul. Stote Reeder subbing in and out, 2 and 3 at a time. Hawkins will trigger one more time. Gets it to Zach, back to Colton. Here on the near hash. Minute 10 remaining here in this game. Who's going to win this? We're tied up 73-73. Carterville trying to win their 8th of the season. Nashville trying to win their 7th. Both teams with 1 loss on the season. 73-73, 55 seconds remaining. Carterville's run some clock here. They've had the ball probably close to a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes of actual game time. 47 seconds remaining. Hawkins between the circles. Dribbles finally with the right hand. Across the top. Tie ball game and a push foul. on Nashville.
Well, no, they called a timeout.
They called the timeout.
Hawkins called the timeout first, but it was pretty close to a push.
With 36 seconds left, Carterville's got the ball in a tie ball game. You had a score that you
Yes, we had Ron Van Horn, the former head coach at Chester-Valier, sent me a score update. It's a final, actually. The Benton Rangers go down to Cairo for the first time ever, I think, and defeat the Pilots 72-45.
Wow.
So that's a big win for the Rangers going into the holiday tournament.
Only a couple of early games today. Most of the games are tonight. Carterville here today. Heron won earlier. You get Benton that picks up the win. And most of the action taking place later tonight.
Our buddy Roger Medlin listening to us down in Florida. Thank you. Thank you very much, Roger.
Thanks, Raj. Got a good ball game here. Tie ball game. I don't know that it gets any better than that, really. 73-73. 36 seconds is all that's left. And Carterville's had the ball for about 2 minutes in the offensive side of the floor. Shane Hawkins has called 2 timeouts. And he wants to talk about what they're going to do here the final 36 seconds. Nashville 6-1, Lions 7-1. It's going to be Carterville ball. Colton will trigger from right in front of the bench at the scorer's table. Takes the ball from the official. Gets it into Harper, right back to Colton. That's who you want to hold the ball. They try to come out and double team, and a foul on Maddox Ritzel.
No timeout.
Oh.
They saw that Coach Hawkins saw the trap and immediately called the timeout.
So, and it's going to be a full timeout as well. So with 31 seconds left, tied at 73, we'll take a break. We'll be back in 60 here on News Radio WJPF.
At the Bank of Heron, we know the recipe.
Best
They go.
Bucks, family owned since 1995. Philadelphia, best of luck this season.
Tie ball game with 31 seconds remaining. Carterville throws it in the backcourt. Coming out of the timeout. 73 is our score. Been a good ball game. Carterville has held the ball for about 2.5 minutes. Hawkins finds Harper, who gets it to Maddox. 16-15 on the clock. Carterville's going to shoot for the game here. Over to the left side. Snow on the left wing. 9 seconds. Skip pass around to Maddox. Gets free. Down the paint. The runner with the right hand. Good for Maddox Kelly. Oh, my.
What a play. Good job, Maddox. Way to break down the D.
Set up very well by the Lions with 3 seconds left. The Lions up 75-73. We'll keep it right here with the timeout taken by Nashville. What a great set by the Lions.
I tell you, and there were some near misses there. Nashville came out and trapped, and forced the action defensively. Lions had to make some cross-court passes, and that set up the interior to be broken down by Maddox, and he kissed it off the glass very nicely.
Beautiful play. Maddox's only field goal here in the fourth quarter. That field goal right there to give the Lions the 2-point lead, up 75-73. And now there's some disappointed Nashville fans here on our left and some very happy Carterville fans on the other side.
It's not over yet.
No,
I mean,
still.
They put 0.4 of a second back on the clock, so it's 3.4. You can, one pass near midcourt, and you can get across there and get a pretty good shot. Better watch for the alley-oop play to Maddox Ritzel.
That's exactly where I was pointing. I think it's Maddox Ritzel that's going to get the shot. We'll see.
Well, that's who they want to get the shot.
He's at the top of the key.
He's your all-stater.
He's at the top of the key here. Carterville's got 2 players right there on him, and Snow and Miller. Also right behind Ritzel is Turner. Length of the floor to go, 3.5 seconds. Baseball pass, Ritzel gets
what a
it.
play.
Corner left to Reeder for 3.
Oh.
No good. Tipped around.
Wow.
Carterville hangs on.
Was that a great design play or what?
How about
Didn't
Ritzel?
work, but it was great, well designed.
Wow, what a ball game. What a play. They just couldn't get the shot to fall. The Lions win it.
Exciting.
75-73. That was just a dandy ball game here at Carterville.
Fun game to watch, let me tell you. That was an exciting game.
Lions win it.
What a game.
75-73. Much respect between those 2 programs right there.
Absolutely.
And the Lions improved to 8-1 on the season. Nashville just picked up their 2nd loss of the year.
Wow.
75-73, the final score here. And the Lions win at home for the first time this season in their first game at home on the season. Stay with us. Post-game show coming up next on News Radio WJPF.
Bank with people
wow.
you know.
Doesn't get any better.
Winner for the Lions with 3.4 seconds left. Nashville had an opportunity. Baseball pass to the opposite free throw line. That's where Ritzel takes the pass, dumps it off to Reeder, who was set up perfectly on the left wing, had a wide open shot. It just wouldn't go. Carterville Lions hold on and win 75-73. Carterville now 8-1 on the season. Nashville is 6-2 on the year, and what a good weekend it has been for the Carterville Lions here this weekend. A hard-fought win on the road at Goreville last night, and a hard-fought win here at home this afternoon over Nashville. They win it 75-73. Let's go through and look at the scoring here in the ball game. We'll start first with the Nashville Hornets, as they were led by the 21 points from Maddox Ritzel here this afternoon, 13 from Gannon Turner, 11 from Palmer Rinkin, 7 from Max Reeder, 2 from Brenton Boltman, 6 from Tice Rainberg, 3 from Cassidy Linky, and 2 in the game from Sam Blumhorst for the Nashville Hornets. They score 73 points here at Carterville this afternoon. Carterville was led by Colton Hawkins, who finished with 23 points tonight. 11 from Maddox Gully, including the game winner there with 3 seconds left. He hit 1 field goal in that fourth quarter, and it was the game winner. It was Max Lustenberger that chipped in double digits. He finished with 12. Amarion Adams, how about Amarion today? 10 points. He was on the floor 3 times, and all 3 times he hit the floor, he wound up getting a bucket and one. And then he popped that three-pointer and got fouled and hit the free throw on that. He finishes with a double-digit 10.
And that gave, at the time, that gave the Lions a 72-65 lead, which Nashville managed to come back and tie it. But that was a huge three that he hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Johnny Miller finishes with 4. Zach Snow, double-digit 10. Let's see here. And Harper Lustenberger, he was doing some yeoman's work there in the paint. He was battled up against Ritzel. He finishes with 4 here this afternoon. Carterville, they win it 75-73. Just a darn good ball game here at Carterville. As we said, Lions next time out is going to be coming up after Christmas. That'll be on Friday, a week from yesterday. They've got the very first game at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament, and they're going to play at 8:30. Carterville goes into the EHT, the number 1 seed. Carmi sets as the number 16 seed. And so we'll be opening up post-Christmas holiday tournaments next Friday at one of our favorites and probably one of the best in the state, the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. And looking forward to that. But a bit of a break now for the Lions as they get a few days off. And probably looking forward to that. I talked to Shane before the game, and he said they're going to practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for a couple hours both days. And that will be it. We're going to go on and take a break as Coach Hawkins makes his way up to our perch here at Carterville. Lions win it 75-73. Coach's Show coming up next on News Radio WJPF.
SIU Credit Union knows what it means to be a part of a team. Whether you're on the field or in the stands, community is what it's all about. They're not just here for your financial needs, they're here.
Local vendor events. Heather's Bake Shop. Baked with love. Served with a smile.
What a good ball game here at Carterville. They win their home opener here today, 75-73. Coach Shane Hawkins joins us here on our postgame show. Coach's Show is brought to you by John A. Logan College. Charge into your future. Visit jalc.edu. Spring registration is taking place right now. Shane Hawkins, how proud are you of this Carterville Lions team here this weekend?
I mean, what a weekend. I mean, you'll be hard-pressed to find somebody in the state that had a better weekend than what we had. You beat a top 10 or a top 5 1A team yesterday and a top 10 or 12 2A team tonight. I mean, just an unbelievable weekend, and it was 2 good games, 2 good teams, and we had to find ways to win late. We had to go win the last 2 minutes of the game, and we haven't spent a whole lot of time on. We haven't spent any time on 2-minute games, and usually we do that with our schedule, and we haven't had it. We had to learn on the fly. We usually will play 2-minute games and up 3, down 3, tied, whatever, and you have to go play that game in practice. And for the lack of practice that we've done doing that, for having guys who have never been in tight varsity games go make plays down the stretch both nights. So proud of our guys, and they deserve all the credit right now.
Got to say, you talk about the 2-minute drill. You held the ball for the final 2.5 minutes, got a couple of timeouts when needed, but you set that last play. Let's talk about that game-winning shot from Gully. What a great job. It looks like they performed that exactly the way you drew it out.
Yeah, and I'm lying if it said that's the way, because we didn't exactly know what we were going to get. You know, we called the first time out, they come out and we'll go 1-2-2. So we weren't sure exactly what they were going to get, but we had to have the last shot, and we had to attack the paint. And we've been really good at making the right decision, and we did it again. He got to the basket. Good things happen when you get to the basket, and that's not a situation where you need to hoist a three unless it's last resort. And it was like, get to the paint, play off 2 feet, make the right decision. And he did. He made the right play, and I'm so happy for him that and he was kind of wearing it last night. He missed a couple free throws late, and he was wearing that a little bit. But he made big free throws down the stretch last night after he missed a couple, and couldn't be happier for him that he got that shot tonight.
So many big moments in this ball game. We pointed out that the big three-pointer from Amarion that put you up 7 in the fourth quarter. That was key, but Nashville kept coming back on you. But you had so many guys step up. Just what you want to see, balance, guys who are not afraid to make the play. Zach Snow played well early on, too. Listenberger didn't score in the first half and came back and hit some big buckets in the second half. Just a lot of balance, and Colton had another solid game.
Yeah.
Just a very good all-around game.
Yeah, we were balanced, and these guys are gaining more and more trust where I'm not drawing up a whole lot of stuff. We're letting them play because they're pretty good at it. They're pretty good about getting in space and making the right play. We still have a couple slip-ups where we don't get to the right spot off dribble penetration, or we don't get the right action. But it's game 8 or whatever it is, 9, 8, whatever it is. So it's, again, we have Monday, Tuesday of practice, and maybe Wednesday to, again, just focus on us. Just let's get some things shored up. That was not a defensive masterpiece by either team, but let's give the offensive guys some credit. There was a lot of shots being made tonight, and a lot of tough shots. So sometimes the offense outplays the defense. I mean, you watch any game, and you're going – Murray State and Akron last week was 115 to 100 in a college game. And the offense – and both teams play defense, but it was – the offense happened to be better than the defense that night. We play them again tomorrow, and it may be 40 to 38. So it's just – we were able to win at that pace, at that style. We got some things to shore up defensively. But, again, the effort was unbelievable. The concentration was unbelievable.
Of course, All-Stater Maddox Ritzel, that final play, you knew he what a great setup. Baseball pass, free throw line, Reeder winds up wide open on the wing, and they got the look.
Yeah, they did, and I didn't think with that setup that's what they were going to run. I know that's always an option, and what our plan was, we had 2 fouls to give. If they would inbound it in the backcourt, on the first dribble, we're going to foul, try to bleed a little bit of that clock. They had a great setup out of it. Then they didn't flash him there. They put Ritzel right there, and we didn't really defend it as probably as great as we should have. But that's okay. You know what? Sometimes when you play really, really hard and you do a lot of things right, you kind of get lucky on some things like that. They got a wide open three and to a really good shooter, and maybe the next time he makes it. But we're going to celebrate.
Not today.
We're going to celebrate the Lion win tonight for sure.
What do you think this win places you guys in Southern Illinois?
You know what? I don't know. I don't. That stuff doesn't.
I know it's not your thing, but you must feel like you're one of the elite teams.
Here's what I told our guys before the game, and I told them again after. Last night turned some heads. Last night got some people to pay attention to us, because you go win at Goreville, who's a top 5 1A team, who never loses at home. And I told him, you go win today, and now you become a serious threat in March. You've put yourself at the top. Are we at the tip top? No, but we're in that group of 4, 5, 6 teams in the South that are capable of having a magical season once we get to the postseason. And that's all we can ask for. Now, can we enjoy it tomorrow? Can we come back to work on Monday and Tuesday and have the same effort on Friday at El Dorado? Can we follow it up with the same effort? I'm never going to be satisfied. I'm happy for them, but my focus is already on Friday morning at 8:30, and so they're going to enjoy it. I'm going to go to work, and we're going to get ready because we can still get better. We can't let this be the peak of the season. This can't be the highlight. And we tell our guys every week on Monday, if we have a good practice, this cannot be the best practice of the week. Tuesday's got to be better. Wednesday's got to be better than Tuesday. Thursday's, and if we have that mindset that you're always striving to get better and you're striving for excellence, then you maybe get there. You're not going to get perfection, but maybe you can get to that excellent category. And again, I told them to enjoy this and be smart. Don't do anything stupid. And then let's go back.
Every coach says that.
Yeah, but when we get back here on Monday morning at 10 o'clock, it's over. This weekend doesn't matter. It's time for us to get better.
16 out of 18 free throws, Coach. 89%.
Yeah, I mean, it's you have to make them to if you get there, you have to make them to beat good teams, and you have to make them to win close games. And we beat a very good basketball team in a close game. And when you play teams like that, just like last night, we talked about it. You have to earn the win. They're not going to turn it over 25 times. They're not going to have a bunch of defensive breakdowns. You have to earn it. And I thought both games on the weekend we deserved. Not saying that Nashville didn't deserve to win it today or Goreville didn't deserve to win it last night, but we earned it. And that's what I'm proud of our guys for.
Big win. Congratulations. Great weekend. And that's a good way to go into the holiday break. Merry Christmas to you and the fam and to the boys and everybody, and looking forward to the EHD.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's just such a magical experience.
Event.
To have our guys have the opportunity to play with those crowds. Those will be the things that they remember when they're 35 or 40 or 50 or 60. Yep. I mean, that's what I remember. Right? We played in the Carterville Holiday Tournament, but you remember that. They're going to remember playing in the EHT. They're going to remember playing in that atmosphere for the rest of their life, and hopefully maybe we can get a title and they'll remember that as well.
Carterville Lions are now 8-1 on the season after this hard-fought 75-73 win over the Nashville Hornets here in the Lions home opener this afternoon. Lions are back in action next Friday, day after Christmas, 8:30 a.m. We'll have pregame coverage starting at 8:15 right here on News Radio WJPF. Lions win at 75-73 for Brian R. Powell back at the studio. For my broadcast partner, John Homan, for Coach Hawkins, I'm Dave McKenzie, as the Carterville Lions win here this afternoon at home. Thank you so much for tuning in to Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. God bless everybody.
This has been a broadcast